Hey, what is going on? Last night, the Bachelorette premiered, and that means it is time for the Bachelorette with a Bachelor. Boom! Doing it for the lady! My name is Gavin. Of course, if you checked out my Bachelor with a Bachelor series, I reviewed the entire 20th season of The Bachelor, doing these fun little recaps. I'm going to do that with the Bachelorette. Of course, the Bachelorette this year is JoJo, who was the runner-up for season 20 of The Bachelor. Last night's first episode of The Bachelorette was amazing because I get to make fun of dudes with like no mercy. They all look like total chodes, and I do have my early favorites, so let's kind of recap what happened in the first episode. JoJo got to meet all the fellas. Of course, they did the cool thing where they got to introduce themselves and say what they did. There's a guy who's a erectile dysfunction doctor. But I think the best cure for erectile dysfunction is looking at JoJo's contoured cleavage. Am I right, fellas? Am I right? High five. There's Alex, who is a Marine, who is also pocket-sized. He's a tiny little man, so naturally, I think he won't have a short man syndrome at all during this season. I'm sure he'll be very mature about everything. My current favorite and pick to win everything is the adorable James, the superfan, because he knows everything about The Bachelor, and really fangirled over Chris Harris, which is awesome. Then there's Jordan. Now, Jordan is the most handsome. By the way, this season on The Bachelor, there were two groups of guys. There were guys who came straight from a handsome convention, and guys who might be sex offenders. Jordan is your typical hot guy who's got the chiseled jawline, perfect hair, and even manages to kiss JoJo on the first night because he got it. You go, boy! You go! You get it! You get it. Also, there's Daniel. Daniel is ridiculous. He's from Canada. I know this because his job description on the show was Canadian. I thought the only job you could have as a Canadian is being a moose or a mountie. Daniel did not get eliminated, even though he got naked because he got so drunk on the first night. So it's like our first night here. You guys wanna get naked? You guys wanna do this? You guys wanna? My least favorite guy is a chode named Chad. Now there's only one Chad that I've ever met who I actually enjoyed talking to. And that Chad is my boss. You're my favorite Chad. Chad can only be described as the kind of guy who doesn't take no for an answer. Like ever. Chad is going to be super aggressive, and I cannot wait to see how aggressive he gets until he gets kicked off the show. 6 guys did go home because you can't have 26 people like the entire time, so she had to narrow it down to 20, and 6 guys were sent home. I don't know any of their names because who cares? This season of The Bachelorette seems to be pretty ridiculous, like they did a trailer for the season, and it looks like it's going to be a sequel to Bloodsport. Chad's gonna fight everybody. We've got a bunch of dudes who are full of testosterone, and basically JoJo is the measuring stick in a dick judging contest. There you have it. That is my recap and review of the first episode of The Bachelorette. I cannot wait for the rest of the season. I'm addicted. I want JoJo to find love, and I want Chad to get his ass kicked, pretty much. I want him to get beat up often and frequently. Be sure to check back every week for a new episode of The Bachelorette with a Bachelor. Have a great week.